everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we're hopping into the 8th episode of the next season of Smallville Idol. Last time we got a history lesson in what happened on Krypton that led to everybody being in the orb. Essentially that Jor-El and Zod were besties, and in order to preserve everything in this war that they were in, they decided to put their DNA in the orb. And that's why they're from like 20 years before we actually know them as the characters that we know them now. So basically they just mirrored Lex and Clark, which is actually pretty cool, I think. I mean, they were pretty overt about it. They're pretty obvious about it, but it was still cool. I liked it. I just didn't like the fact that Clark got to finally meet his dad in the flesh for like 20 seconds. Are you kidding me, show? 20 seconds. And then he dies in his arms. Like, I feel so bad for Clark. Oh my God. But yeah, so we got to find out that basically now Jor-El knows about Clark and Zod knows about Clark. And Clark knows about Zod. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens now. Now all the storylines are coming to get there. It works. So, I'm ready to get into this. If you want to see my full reaction super early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube. That's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So, I'm ready to go. Baby Yoda's ready to go. So, let's get into it. This is the 8th episode of the next season of Smallville Idol. Let's go. Okay.
Thanks for one more time.
Yeah, okay, this is future. This is future. Oh, she's zoning out on this shit. I would be too. I don't blame her.
Earth to Lois. It's like you've been on another planet for the last 15 minutes. Is this about what happened?
A little bit.
Believe it or not, my ejector seat malfunction wasn't totally about you.
We should talk about it.
When I want to talk
Oh, he's
about
like
it, I'll
totally
send a response
amused.
signal.
I'm a cop. We're all undercover cops.
Someone must have thought you were the real dealers.
You could be responsible for such a super screw up.
That's
what I.
yeah, it's not him.
Why don't you start by describing these dreams you've been having?
Well.
Really, the situation involves clothes coming off. You know, naked. Arm scan, just.
So, it's a sex dream.
All right, yes, I'm doing the virtual Kama Sutra with Clark Kent. My desk is softcore central.
Listen, Lois, within these
love
vivid
her.
dreams that you've been having, didn't you say that the last time you opened up to someone, your mysterious caller, he vanished?
Oh my God.
Speaking
This
of
is
devil,
a
the
perfect
heinous
ringtone.
himself. Sayonara, super stud.
You have projected so much onto this mystery caller. Maybe you should focus on the man that's right in front of you.
I'm
I can't
sad.
believe she's not picking up.
You freeze the girl out, she's gonna give you a cold shoulder, hero or not.
After what happened with...
He's co-opted your brand.
I'm not a brand.
Well, kind of.
Blair has a blog.
And apparently you Twitter and you're on Facebook, where you have 10,000 friends, by the way. Come quite a long way since being scarecrowed in high school.
Well,
Why was
that
he
was
gonna go through
so
much
long
trouble
ago. Oh
with
my
Fred?
God.
Here's the
That's a
catch.
lifetime
I think
ago.
he's actually
What was it? A big cat? What the hell? Ah, okay. So you're the one behind all this shit.
What are you doing? You're in the shot. This is our
I'm
evidence.
sure that might have
Gotta
been
give props to the
significant,
man.
but whoops. Oopsie.
Either the blur is hitting a quarter-life crisis or his ego has gotten really supersized.
And you're sure he didn't try to call you and explain himself?
He called. I didn't pick up. Since when did you become the Blur's big defender?
He just doesn't deserve the silent treatment just because he's been out there saving people.
Of course you would say that, Clark. You're a guy. The blur can't expect me to be his beck and call girl after weeks of no contact.
Fair. Yeah, you messed up with that, Clark. Dude, you might want to be careful with that. You're like right in the middle of broad daylight with everybody around.
It's you, Jay.
Time to motor. Powers activate.
Oh! Hey, Clark.
We just wanted to help.
Okay, about the helping. Right idea, wrong execution.
Fair.
Look, I've been where you
Yep.
guys are, I get it. But you are single-handedly destroying what the blur stands for.
We know we've made some mistakes. I mean, how do you always know the right thing to do?
You don't,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and neither does he. But you stick around a hero long enough and you get your share at saving him.
that she saves
Sometimes
him
even from himself.
so many times. That's so true. Alright, try take 2.
I wasn't the one behind the saves. They were just misguided fans.
Without proof, nobody's gonna buy the misguided fans angle. You're risking a lot to protect some feckless meteor freaks.
Maybe. But doesn't everyone deserve a second chance?
Oh, you want to go there?
Oh, she's not having
Second
it.
chances, buddy. There's a way you treat a woman. It's called respect.
Lois, I tried.
There is no try, Skywalker. You have superpowers. Why don't you pick up a phone?
Lois, you're just gonna have to do something you've had trouble with lately. You're gonna have to trust me.
No! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, this is so bad! Oh, but so good! Oh my god.
I hope you didn't misunderstand all my blur bashing I did yesterday. Deep down, I never doubted him. Of course, he never explained why he didn't call me back.
No one has the right to take the law into their own hands. Not even the blur. I will be holding a press conference later this afternoon. At that time, I will ask the blur to show himself and to take responsibility for
I
his
can't do that.
I focused on the man in my dreams, and now I found out that my mystery caller and Clark are the same person.
What do you think is more likely? That your mysterious caller and Clark are the same man, or that you're trying to make them one person in order to create your dream man?
I'm just like, I don't know anymore.
Right now, Clark has this really big decision to make. And more than anything, I just want to help. But I'm not sure how.
Oh,
Wait,
oh god, they're so
I know
good.
what I have to do.
The DA says that a true hero would come forward.
Well, the blur can't. It's because he knows that the best way for him to protect you and me is to steer clear of all of this political hoopla and remain the one thing that you and I need most. A light in the darkness. I've looked into the blur's heart, and I can tell you that his intentions are good. Let the blur be the hero he needs to be.
There you go.
All your shady backroom deals with organized crime have just come home to roost. I picked out a nice little font for my expose. Shady Sachs sucks the city dry.
I actually had another headline in mind, and you're standing right on top of it. The blur murders Lois Lane.
Wait, okay. No one would believe that.
Nobody will ever believe you.
Honey,
Why would the blur suddenly turn into a murderer?
That's what I'm saying.
because you just announced in front of millions of people that you're the only person who knows his true identity.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Not the blur, you coward!
Dude, don't open the blue. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
All right, let's get out of here.
What? Oh my god. How the hell did she catch that? Well, it's a television show. Oh, come on, you're so close. Stretch, 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 stretch.
Come on, stretch.
Too far!
Dude, holding on with one hand? Strong. Shit.
The blur's in even deeper, and it's all our fault.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Powers activated.
Let me go.
It's insane, Lois.
Right?
You can't reveal yourself to the cameras. You mean too much to the city.
Oh shit, she's confessing.
I know that you've been living two lives and having to lie to me about it every day.
Lois, you're not making any sense.
Oh, okay, well.
I've always known deep down that you were a hero.
No! What? Oh yeah, he's gonna catch her, duh.
Lois? You're alive.
Thank you.
I'm flattered, Lois. But I'm not that fast. I took the elevator.
Even after all this, you still can't tell me.
Yeah, she literally says she knows it's you. Like, she already knows, dude.
Next time you take on the DA of Metropolis,
What?
remember to watch your step.
But that was just...
Hope I made up for not calling.
Lois, who was
Wait, how did that happen? Now she's gotta be so confused.
I put my shield out there to inspire people to step up and be their own heroes. And you did.
We believe in you, Master B.
Master
Don't believe
B?
in me, believe in the Most importantly, believe in yourselves. You do need to be more careful. Heroes don't get second chances, and people need you to make life and death decisions every day. There's no room for mistakes.
Ever?
Not when the world is watching.
Dude, that was so Superman. That was awesome.
I can't believe I was so stupid.
No, you were right on track.
Crazy to look at. What's easier to believe? That there was some phone glitch, or that the farm guy who sits across from me every day is a superpowered hero?
It would be so much easier if they were the same person.
Oh, the irony of that
When I
statement.
heard the blur's voice again, something stirred inside of me. But my thoughts, they keep going back to Clark.
No.
How'd you know when to make the call?
Yeah.
How'd you know what to say to convince Lois? You've been eavesdropping on my personal calls with Lois, haven't you?
If I hadn't stepped in, Lois would still be beating down the Clark is a superhero door. And believe me, once the Bloodhound Lois is at your door, you'd better find a better way to disguise your superhero scent.
But still, she's overstepping boundaries here.
You said I had a secret. You were right.
Oh, we got glasses!
I'm a bit nearsighted.
Oh my god.
They're very... Clark Kent. It's just sometimes I feel like I see a whole other side of you than anyone else.
Lois?
It's okay. I take the nicest guy that I know and I weigh him down with all this shining armor. And it's not fair. Nobody can be two different people.
It means a lot that you thought I had it in me.
But just so you're clear on one thing.
Oh, she just went in. All right. Yay. She even got a foot popping kiss. Oh, little Sam. Oh, she's having flashbacks. What? Whoa.
Lois?
Get so much more.
Lois!
All right, let's go on and talk about it. Well, that was the 8th episode of the next season of Smallville, Idol. And man, I loved this episode. I thought it was so good. Like everything about it, I absolutely loved. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, we had Lois back. Oh, my love, she was back. And basically, she's giving Clark no slack. Or the Blur no slack, I should say. It goes to like therapy, which is hilarious, thinking of Lois in therapy, because she's having flashbacks of, the future, or you know what I mean. And basically through a phone glitch finds out that Clark is the Blur. It's like, oh my god, it was so good. And the comedy of her like trying to like hint that she knows, but trying to hide it and everything else. Oh, so good. And the speech that she gave at the podium about basically telling Clark, like, don't come forward. We need you to be the hero that we all need you to be. Like, don't do it. Stay hidden. And oh my God. And then basically confessing while she's dangling off the building that she knows. Oh, so good. So good. All of it was, I loved all of it. And you got to see why Lois is so perfect for Clark. It's, they're so good together that you can see why they're so perfect for each other. It's amazing. And then we got, I guess they're the Wonder Twins, that basically were being super fans and trying to save the day, but doing it not well and basically making a lot of blunders, which I like the fact that they weren't villains. They were people who were just trying to do good and trying to do exactly what Clark wanted them to do, which is inspire people. But the methods weren't exactly correct. But I did like it. I like the fact that they were just fans who were just trying to do the right thing and use their powers for good, which is great. And I loved the scene between Clark and the Wonder Twins when he was like saying, basically being Superman to them, which was, oh, I loved it. Like this whole speech to them was Superman. He is Superman now. And he might not be by the name, he still might be the Blur, but man, he really is Superman already. And it's amazing to see. It's amazing to watch. And this journey that he's been on has been incredible. And just seeing him now like mentoring other people is so good. Of course, we did also have, you know, the sax guy who was trying to, you know, out the Blur, I guess. And almost killed Lois. I'm like, shit. Like I said, I love this episode. The only thing that's kind of starting to irk me is how, like, big mama that Chloe is being, or big brother, I should say, but I don't know how to do that female version, but you get what I'm saying. Like, last episode, she put cameras in all over Clark's house and in his barn without telling him. Still didn't reveal it at all. And then, while it was good that she had it to save Clark's ass, because I don't think it was way too early for her to know that he was the Blur. Way too early. But, and like, she had the program for Clark to like have the Blur's voice and everything and knew exactly what to say. And I'm good. It's just like, she's going way too far with this. Yes, there's a difference between Watchtower and kind of just she's going beyond. She has the boundary and she's just stepping way beyond it, that she doesn't have the right to do this. And you can see like their trust, like this friendship that Chloe and Clark have had, they still trust each other, but it's not what it used to be, especially after Jimmy died. Like, she's keeping a lot of secrets. He's keeping a lot of secrets. And while it's not, you know, completely strained and like they're still really close, but there's this wall that's going up between them. And it's really interesting to watch. I don't like it, but it's interesting to watch. And of course, we have the last scene with Lois and Clark. And like, I love the scene when she was with the therapist, but then she's like, I just wish that they were the same person. It would just make life easier. And which is, you know, hilarious, because everybody knows it's the same. But I do appreciate that they're making a point this season to make it that she is falling for Clark. They're trying to make it very apparent that she doesn't fall in love with Clark because he's Superman. That she falls in love with Clark, the person who just happens to be Superman. And I love that they're really playing it up and making it super clear that it's actually Clark that she's falling for. Which is really, really cool. Because I've heard some criticisms about some mediums that have Lois and Clark. The only reason Lois is in love with Clark is because he's Superman. And I love the fact that she's falling for Clark himself, which is awesome. And then at the end, she got the foot popping kiss, which is, so she's all in. She's into this. She's going for it, which is great. I loved that, you know, in a typical Lois fashion, she just went in for the kill. So I love the fact that the first kiss, he initiated, and this one she initiated, which was awesome. And we got glasses. We got glasses. I'm so excited. We got them. They definitely were like the frames that you're used to seeing, which is great. And of course, we did all of a sudden, I guess his kisses were, you know, that powerful that she somehow got images of the past or the future. So let's see here. Hold on. Let's see. So we have So we have Red Sun. Someone there. Chloe's dead. We had some images that we didn't have before. So we have the tower that they're building now, unfortunately, and Chloe is dead. All right, well, I can go through it again. I can't really see it now. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna get this off of dead Chloe. So we're just gonna, there we go. Yeah, so overall, great episode. I freaking loved it. It was fantastic. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, to be honest. I freaking love this episode. I love the fact that it was just the phone malfunction that allowed her to immediately know that it was Clark. Oh, that was so fun. But I am glad that, like, it did seem too early for her to know. So it was she's got to be so confused now. But I loved it. I loved this episode. I thought it was fantastic. It's a 9 out of 10. In terms of the tally board, we have a +1 for Clois Ending. So we're at 13 for that. And a +1 for Lois Punches. Because, well, in the very same scene, she did punch Clark a little playfully on the arm. So we're at 9 for that one. So yeah, if you want to see my full reaction super early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. I'll have the link in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube. That's fine. Just be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next episode.